Hello, welcome back to a new video of me switching on to doing more YouTube stuff. This is the game that I was talking about in my last episode. Um, oh well, over my TikTok, I think I mentioned a game called hio4. Hio4 is short for Hearts of Iron 4. It's a World War II strategy game, and I felt as it's only appropriate because me myself, I American. I'm deciding to start out as America. America has several problems in 1936. Most of these problems are the fact that we have, we're isolationist. We have the Great Depression, but we're also isolationist, which neither of these are really good. We do, however, have Home of the Free, which is, it's okay. We go over to here. This is research. We start out with a lot of research. I think one of the best. I think Germany has one more than us, but I think most majors start out with around 4 to 5. So these are really the basics. We're gonna follow this by that. And construction. In civilian, in industry, I don't know. I'm probably gonna place one there, one there. These are military factories, and these are civilians. So I'm gonna build two military and 2 civilian factories to help the U.S. get off its feet. Luckily, we have a long time before the war actually begins, and so we should be fine in terms of the war. The U.S. doesn't really need to worry about its fleet. You can, but the U.S. is a country separated by miles of water, and it already has a pretty big fleet, which I will show you here soon. When I drop this down to infinite, this one too, and this one too. Well, I'm going to come over here and drop down these convoys and bring them up to the top and make them a big priority. We're also putting some more on some wings, and if we get around to building more dockyards, they will filter into these gray ones. Well, we have missing equipment, but right here we will start out with continuing the New Deal. U.S. is one of the only countries to have this. It's a political. You have to keep Senate support and House support high. So I'm gonna do small lobbying efforts. As for resources, we're gonna trade with. No, let's trade with the UK. We're gonna speed this up to 5. And yeah. Now let's look at our troops. This general, let's do Patton. Let's also equip this 1 division to Patton. Actually, these 2 divisions. Here in the Pacific, we have a few troops, and I'm just going to assign them all to like 1 army group, and these are going to become under are going to be under who should we put these guys under? Let's put him under, yeah, he seems like a good general. You're only missing this guy in the Philippines. You're also missing. That's it. Okay. So now that we have that done, let me actually go back to production and bring up these guys. one thing I am gonna focus on mainly in this campaign is air. Air, and I think I may go tank. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go tank as well. So every time this happens, we gain some stuff. So we're gonna do some. Great, and they will start supporting us. So what we're gonna do with this again, every time we can, so we can continue to now tech a tree. The Neutrality Act requires I think we're gonna go down the Neutrality Act. It's gonna give us a few more years that we can a few more mainly well, Neutrality Act may not seem too good. It gives us political power, but it allows us to stay out of the war for longer. Lend-Lease Act. But it also allows us to get Arsenal of Democracy, which is a lot of military factories if we can grab it. And US really doesn't have to worry about military factories, but it's a big country, and getting these early ones off the bat and starting to get an actual military is going to help us a lot. In fact, let's look at what we have here. This is our standard infantry. It's a 18 combat lift, which is not, it's okay, it's not terrible. This is a 24 combat lift. Yeah, I'm going with the smaller one as my. I'm gonna train up these small ones. I'm gonna make I'll make 10 of these divisions. Germany seems to be going down its normal route, so that's fine and dandy. And we're gonna proclaim neutrality. These troops will be exercising, and as well as these troops. We're gonna level these troops up for the military stuff. We're also gonna come over here and grab offensive morale drill. Wanna do offensive, this offensive guy. What is this? Oh yeah. Basically, this thing here is an actual historical thing. What happened was that we had only tested our torpedoes twice, before the war, with one miss and one hit, and so we really didn't test it. This is bad, but we're not really going to use torpedoes. Right now we have a big support in the Senate, and about half support in the House, which right now is really good. If we can keep those up, I'm gonna continue to do small lobbying. Hopefully get Senate support even higher. We are not replacing FDR. We're gonna keep FDR in as long as possible. I don't think FDR is one of those. He dislikes Germany. Oh wait. Did Japan really just do what I think it did? Okay, so Japan, they may not attack us. Because of the young officer queue, I think Japan may not attack us, but that may be the other event, the one where they do the opposite. So we're gonna get radio now. And you already see we have 10 experience, so we're gonna come in here, right? Actually, we're gonna delete these training troops. We're gonna go in here and get some artillery in these divisions. This is a pretty okay. It has an okay defense. I mean, it has 200 defense. It is slower. It uses more supply, react, but it has a pretty high soft attack, a pretty high defense. Its breakthrough is 40. Its piercing is 4. Manpower is down. Artillery is up, and infantry equipment is down. So we're gonna change it to this. Now we're gonna come in here, and we're gonna get dispersed industry. And here, I'm actually going to get the let's think. Do I want these are heavy bombers? These are strat tactical bombers. I am going to grab what are you? You range. I'm gonna get the P-40 Warhawk. Now, we're really just going to have to sit around. Yeah, there really isn't anything we can do at this point. But we are gonna now, after this is finished, we are going to go and try to get try to get the Great Depression to finish. In fact, actually, let me see if this is still recording. Wait, it is still recording. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, we get events like this. Oh, she just spoke out, but you come in. So, we have a lot of things. In fact, we're going to give statehood to both Alaska and Hawaii before they actually did. But, you know what? That's fine. Neutrality. With this neutrality, we can do optional democracy. But I really want to get rid of oh, is Yugoslavia going communist? Yugoslavia may be going communist. Germany is doing its own thing. France is probably doing its own thing. United Kingdom should only have like one path it can do. Just now trying to actually, what are we doing? We should replace this with you. Your overall, oh my god, 80. And this is why we need to get out of whatever we are. We are in a terrible situation as America. As soon as our military industry starts to go, it goes. There was nothing stopping the U.S. military industry. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Yeah, like I said, there was really nothing that stops the U.S. industry once it starts. As for tanks, like I said, we're gonna do medium tanks. I always like to do mediums. They might not be the greatest, but they're definitely good. I'm driving the Senate workhorse. Let's do. Let's do smooth trauma. Yeah, one of these two, and then we're gonna do grab this dude. Yeah. So these are still building. Actually, the military factories still building more. So I'm gonna place more military factories in Ohio, and then those are gonna build up. And well, we're just gonna build slowly but surely build up the American industry. I'm sorry if I keep checking. I'm kind of paranoid. This has a tendency to just shut off and be really bad. So, oh yeah, okay, you're recording. Alright. You're recording what I need to be recorded. I'm sorry. I've been having trouble even trying to get anything up. We should be fine. The WAP. What gets rid of the Great Depression? Fair labor. Yeah. This is really good. The Great Depression is replace the Great Depression with the slow recovery. And this does what? Oh, these are all good. These are all the slow recoveries. So when we do these three, and well, we're golden. So today, okay, well, almost done with the WAP. We just really want to get rid of the Great Depression because that's not good either. We have to get rid of the Great Depression. It's bad. So we do that. Agriculture. We're gonna lose senators and representatives, but like I said, we go into here. We don't lose that much. In fact, if we do that, we will gain. By the time that goes off, we will have we will already have a very large seating in the Senate. And I'm not producing these tanks right away, that tanks I'm going to make, because of the fact that like I said, US early on does not have the industry to do so. But we're going to rapidly change that and start with the slow recovery from the Great Depression. And then, oh yeah, that's actually pretty good for us. We hold the majority in not only the House, but also the Senate. FDR is actually one of my favorite presidents. Several of my favorites are FDR, Lincoln, and I kinda FDR, Lincoln, Washington has to be one of you guys' favorites. I mean, it's mine, because of the fact that, well, he set the rule for president. I think he only served 2 terms, and that set the norm for how many terms a president should serve. Oh, like a decent or good president. FDR would break this norm by serving, I think, 3 to 4 terms. Next election is in 36, so he'll get re-elected, so it'll be second term every 4 years in 1940. I think he would die in his 4th term. But because he lasted until 1944, 45, yeah, 45. So he would be re-elected 4 times. He'd be elected 4 times. The only president to do so. When is this election? November, when? September, December, October. Okay, it's coming up. After this law is passed, it would take. So once we finish this, I don't think we can take this one, because we have to wait another like 230 days. So basically another year. Oh, okay, that's good. We go to here. We're actually gonna do that. So you have the hawk. So I'm actually gonna go to here. Pick up these. Come over here. Yep, you can't do this because of the fact that we have to wait a couple 230 days. So Arsenal of Democracy is next. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave it off here. We're 21 minutes in, and I'll have another video posted for you guys tomorrow. I do have school, so and homework, so I probably will be late tomorrow. See you guys later.